Naga Council Dimapur la aji oath taking our induction program taikse aji newly elected office bearers kando koishugle G Geringma President, M Pirimong Vice President Administration, M Sapongchang Vice President Council Bench, LK Bitter General Secretary, Livisi Nute Joint Secretary Administration, Teja Ngulekiri Joint Secretary Attached President, Metovi Koza Finance Secretary, Diadam Longchar, Media Cell, Hotoshi Sumi Treasurer. Tahan do gushigulan notun office barriers 2025 to 2030 tahan ke elect krina se. Tumuhan program de sa shugule muhan outgoing president noy lewi icha newly elected president da khamba bi speeches dala amyan hunyo paise. Outgoing president batala speech de tai edu koise ki tai hope kure ki newly elected noy lewi sop naka council khando gushigule tahan la constitution do memorized koile phala se guna tai edu kwala amyan tikho paise. Newly elected president bawi tala speech te tai tala appreciation kan extend kuina tai kwala mian tikhu paise edu ekla noi tino chungshi jang deputy commissioner Dimapur tai wi speech te tai kwala mian tikhu paise tala speech te tai edu kuise ki purana outgoing office periods kan ki tala gratitude extend kuise aro tala speech tai edu kuise ki naga council tahala motto de kwanishna all in one kwanishna despite of 20 different tribes that comes together in our now edu naga council Dimapur to form kore despite the differences sob manu ikilo de unity diwa kam kurina tawo kuina tai kwala encourage kuina kwala man janyo paise aro eto ekla noi ta example noi lui saying ekta koigana tai tala speech conclude kwala man tikyo paise I will details te visuals te salo.
It is also my privilege and honor to welcome you all to this historic event in the life of Naga Council Dimapur. Today we gather here to witness not just an installation or oath taking, but it's a turning point. Having crossed 75 years of service, the Naga Council Dimapur has now stepped into a century era, a new chapter that calls for introspection, reformation, and renewal. The future demands that we strengthen our system, refine our functioning, and uphold the highest standards of inclusiveness, transparency, and accountability. This day is therefore not merely ceremonial. It is a symbolic of a fresh beginning, with the installation and taking of the newly elected and nominated councillors for the tenure 2025 and 2030, drawn from our affiliate tribal bodies and civil society organizations of Dimapur. We set in motion the next phase of our collective journey. The councillors carried with them the hopes, trust, and confidence of the people, and it is our duty to support them in building upon the legacy of Naga Council while steering it toward greater height. The Naga Council Dimapur is a vital organization that came into being in 1949 at a time when the growing population of Nagas and other diverse communities in Dimapur call for unity, cooperation, peaceful coexistence. Its founding purpose was clear: to uphold the unity of the Nagas while also fostering understanding and harmony among the many communities living in Dimapur. Since its inception, NCD has been recognized as a legitimate and respected body, a non-governmental, non-political organization dedicated to promoting justice and fairness among citizens. Over the decades, it has played a vital role in assisting the local administration and police in maintaining law and order, safeguarding human rights, and upholding peace and harmony not only in Dimapur, but also more broadly across Nagaland. For this, the Council's inevitable service has been widely appreciated by all sections of society, including the public, local administration, and lawmakers. Today, NCD is a leading umbrella organized with 20 affiliate tribal hosts comprising 16 from Nagaland, 4 from South, along with 4 prominent Dimapur-based civil society like Naga Women Ho Dimapur, DNSU, GB Union Dimapur, and Dimapur Urban Council Chairman Federation. Traditionally, the Nagas have enjoyed unwavering support and cooperation across tribes and community, regardless of origin. This spirit of togetherness has been and sustained through the noble service and activities of the Nagaland of Dimapur, which proudly upholds its guiding motto, all in one. Unity is not only strength, but also our heritage, one that has enabled us to remain steadfast through both sunshine and storm. This identity was vividly demonstrated during the Platinum Jubilee celebration of Nagaland of Dimapur on November 2nd, 2024, under the theme Celebration of Naga Unity. That historical occasion served as a living reminder of our collective strength, cultural pride, and unbreakable bonds that define us as one people. We have a few visible achievements. Management and adoption of sustainable payroll system. That was a very severe, very sudden surge of COVID-19 pandemic. However, it was through the collective wisdom and urgency adopted. Sustainable payroll was organized in New Naga Cemetery area. This ensures not only that system, but judicious utilization of available space, even in the midst of crisis, providing dignity in death and relief to grieving families in the time of great crisis, distress. Representation of District Planning and Development Board in recognition of the role and responsibility of Naga Council Dimapur. The state government of Nagaland was gracious enough to induct the NCD President as co-opted member of the District Planning and Development Board of Dimapur District. This inclusion is a testament to the Council's elevating a greater height of its status. Celebrating 75th anniversary of Naga Council was another remarkable. As a president, it was my privilege to organize the grand 75th anniversary celebration of the Nagaland of Dimapur under the theme Celebrating Naga Unity. This was not only an auspicious occasion, but also truly historic milestone in the life of Council. The celebration was graced by the presence of nearly 4,000 people, representing both tribal and non-tribal communities. The event was further enriched by cultural representation from our affiliated tribal communities, showcasing the beauty of our diversity and the strength of our unity. Indeed, it was a moment where the spirit of togetherness shone brightly and the legacy of Nagaland was honored in its full dignity. What we have a blessing from the celebration of Nagaland, it was a great blessing for the people of Dimapur that on 2nd November, the 75th anniversary celebration of the Nagaland Dimapur was graced by none other than Dr. Nefirio, the Honorable Chief Minister of Government of Nagaland. In his address, the Honorable Chief Minister not only honored the legacy of the Council, but also made historic commitment to acquire land for extension of the new Naga cemetery at Sun area. True to his word, government has fulfilled this commitment, and today 8 acres of land has been acquired and handed over to the Naga Council of Timor through district administration for its care, maintenance, and the welfare of the people. This remains a landmark achievement of our tenure, a gift of service and remembrance for generations to come. Our DC is there, a witness today is here. That's what I have personally invited him. Now, not only that, even government has also approved budget of 5 crore under the scheme listed in OTRs during 25-26 for construction of a new Naga Council office at Timor. This is a milestone achievement as it will provide the Council with a permanent institution worthy of its history, in its service, and its vision for the future. Another one for the benefit of public utility and especially for our sports enthusiasts. The Honorable Chief Minister also graciously committed to develop the present Dimapur District Sports Council Stadium into a world-class stadium. Alongside this, he also assured the overall development of Dimapur District initiatives which are already in the pipeline. This vision, once realized, will not only uplift the sporting culture of Dimapur, but also transform the district into a hub of growth and opportunity for future generations. Yes, we have a lot of challenges ahead of us, some of which are, yet even as we celebrate the achievement, we must also recognize the challenges that lie before us. Dimapur continues to grow complexity with pressing issues of governance, urbanization, public welfare, and cultural preservation. The responsibility of the new council will be to confront these challenges with courage, foresight, and unity, keeping the welfare of the people as its highest priority. Another one, we have Indo-Naga political issue. One of the foremost challenges before us remains the Indo-Naga political issue. Not merely a political question, but tied to our history, identity, and future. Until a just and honorable settlement is achieved, our journey as a people will remain incomplete. Though not a negotiating party, the Naga Council of Dimapur must continue its role as the people's voice and pressure crop, reminding all stakeholders that Naga aspiration cannot be compromised and that true peace must rest on justice. The Council must stand firm, support civil society, and against the bridge of dialogue and understanding in this most sensitive matter. Another we have with the Nagaland Legal Total Prohibition 1989, though rooted in noble intentions, has after more than 3 decades, it become one of the most debated issues in our society. Its uneven implementation has created practical difficulties and unintended consequences that affect public health, the economy, governance, and above all, the well-being of our youth. The Naga Council of Dimapur recognized that this is more than a legal matter. It is a moral and social question of deep significance, with growing calls for a review and even repeal. The Council must engage responsibly with the government, civil society, church, and the wider public to seek a way forward that protect our value while responding to the realities of our life. The development of Dimapur railway station, a world-class railway hub, is another pressing challenge and aspiration for our people. Dimapur is not only the gateway of Nagaland, but also the lifeline of trade, commerce, connectivity for the entire region. A modern world-class railway station would not only ease the hardship of passengers, but also stimulate economic growth, improve infrastructure, and enhance the image of Dimapur as progressive city. It is the responsibility of the Nagaland of Dimapur to consistently raise this issue with a concerned authority, ensuring that this long-standing demand is not neglected, and to see that the people of Dimapur receive the facilities they rightly deserve. The issue of inner line permit and illegal immigration is another pressing concern, and in this regard, the NCD has already submitted recommendations to the government, and it must continue to engage in dialogue to uphold the present interest and aspiration of the Naga people, so that Naga integrity and identity must be safeguarded and never compromised to illegal immigrant or external force. In addition, there are numerous other issues of development for which Naga Council of Dimapur has already submitted detailed recommendations to the government. These proposals and recommendations cannot remain as mere documents. They must not be overlooked, but actively persuade, follow up, and implement with sincerity. Sustained engagement, continuous dialogue with the authority, and precision follow-up are therefore essential if these development concerns are to be addressed effectively and in time manner. The certain we have also to look forward are, as I hand over this responsibility, I do so with great hope and confidence that Nagaland of Dimapur will continue to remain a true and impartial guardian of the people's trust and our heritage, a voice of our people, a custodian of unity, and a background of service for generations to come. It must never sway to external pressures or personal interests. The Naga Council shall not only safeguard the distinct identity of Nagas, but also nurture harmony, mutual respect among all who call Dimapur home. This due responsibility to preserve heritage while fostering inclusivity is the cornerstone of unity, progress, and collective dignity. Now, the preserving of NCD assets and properties. The assets and property of Naga Council, Dimapur, which includes land, buildings, and all physical holdings, are the collective inheritance of our people. They are the living samples which represent the sacrifice of our pioneers, the trust of our citizens, and the foundation upon which our cultural identity stands. It is therefore the solemn duty of the Council, its member, and the community at large to preserve and safeguard these assets with the highest integrity. This holding must remain forever dedicated to the welfare of the public and the safeguarding of the rich traditions and diverse cultures of the Naga. They are to serve as a space where our heritage is celebrated, our unity is strengthened, and our identity is passed on to the future generation. We must be vigilant that under no circumstances shall these collective properties be reduced to personal or private asset or be misused by personal gain. To do so would not only weaken the moral fabric of the council, but also rob the future generation of their rightful inheritance of tradition, cultures, and pride. Such an act would amount to the erosion of very identity as a people. Therefore, let this be reaffirmed today that every piece of land, every building, every asset belongs to the Nagaland Timor is a sacred in its purpose to serve the community, to protect the dignity of our people, and to preserve the cultural heritage of the Nagas for generations yet unborn. It is also reminded to all the tribal bodies that the Nagaland Timor is not a governmental agency, but a guardian of public welfare and voice of collective conscience. Its role is to assist and to cooperate with the law enforcement agency and the district administration in safeguarding peace, order, and justice, always working for the well-being of the public. One of the greatest strengths of Nagaland Timor has been its deeply rooted relationship and cooperation with the civil society organization in Timor. This enduring bond has created a continual atmosphere of trust, mutual respect, enabling the council to work hand in hand with civil society organizations in addressing important matters and issues of public interest. This partnership stands as a true asset of the Nagaland Council, a reminder that collective wisdom and cooperation are essential in serving the greatest good of the people. Then last, as we look ahead, my hope is that this new council will not only preserve what has been entrusted, but also build upon it with vision and courage, so that the future generation may look back with gratitude and pride. Let us move forward together with the spirit of all-in-one, committed to unity, tradition, and service. May this installation mark the beginning of a renewed era of strength, dignity, and inclusiveness of Nagaland Council. God bless Nagaland Council Timor. Nagaland.
It's a privilege for me to stand today here on this auspicious occasion of the oath taking and also induction ceremony of the office bearers and councillor of Naga Council Timor for the tenure 2025 to 2030. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today on this significant occasion of oath taking and induction ceremony of the new office bearers of Naga Council Timor. Today, if we see, it marks not just a formal transition of leadership, but a reaffirmation of our shared visions to uphold unity, promote peace, and work for the collective welfare of all Nagas communities living in Timor and beyond. At the outset, I would like to extend my deepest appreciation and gratitude to the outgoing team of the office bearers of Naga Council Timor. Your dedication, sacrifice, and relentless commitment have not gone unnoticed. You have carried the responsibilities of Naga Council Timor with integrity and wisdom, often in challenging circumstances. On behalf of the people of Timor District, I extend my gratitude to the President and his team, and thank you all for your service to the people. To the newly selected or going to be inducted office bearers, I would like to extend my congratulations. You have been entrusted with the great responsibilities to lead, to serve, and to represent the voice of our people. This is not merely a position of status, but it is a call to serve our people with humility, courage, and visions. Let us be reminded that leadership within Naga Council Dimapur is guided not by personal gain, but by the collectively working for the benefit and development of our people living in Dimapur. It is built on the foundation of truth, respect of traditions, and unity in diversity, as our motto says, all in one. We come from different tribes and backgrounds, but we are one people, and NCT stands as a symbol of that unity. Dimapur being a city inhabited by the people from different tribes and a melting pot of diverse culture is a blessing to all Dimapurian in particular, and also for the state of Nagaland in general, which holds strategic importance socially, economically, and politically. The Naga Council Dimapur must continue to play a pivotal role in safeguarding the rights and interests of our people, while also promoting peaceful coexistence, inter-community harmony, and cooperation with all stakeholders. As we induct new team of Naga Council Dimapur today, let us lead our people with transparency, accountability, and inclusiveness. Let us hear the voice of the people, respect the wisdom of the elders. Let's empower our youth because they are our future leaders. And also, and above all, let every action be guided by a deep sense of responsibility and justice. As we march forward in unity, let us remember the words of forebears. When a clan is united, the village is strong. When the village is united, the land is at peace. Let's all keep this in mind and move forward. Once again, I thank the outgoing team for their dedication and service rendered for the welfare of our people. And also, in my personal note, support rendered to the district administration whenever we require your help. Congratulations to the new team. May this new chapter of leadership bring progress, unity, and dignity to all Nagas living in Dimapur. Thank you, and may our Almighty God bless Naga Council Dimapur.
I, Chiri Jinkeringma, President of Naga Council Dimapur, in the name of God, do hereby solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Naga Council Dimapur, as by law established, that I will uphold the integrity of Nagas and will do to the best of my ability in preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution of Naga Council Dimapur. So help me God. सबके ईश्वर का नाम दी salam dias. Ami Charles Pisageti, Aita Kubuli Shah Siki, Aji Ziman Manu Yata Hibu Paise, Amar Dimapur Naga Council, Team to 2025 to 2030 जागो करने अपने के सब लोगों प्रार्थना रिक्वेस्ट जानाई दिया से. My dear councillors, August President and colleagues, and ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I thank the Almighty for His guidance and blessings that have brought us together on this day of joy and responsibility. I stand before you deeply humble and profoundly grateful for the trust you have placed in me as a newly elected President of the Naga Council Jimapur. This victory is not mine alone. It belongs to every citizen who dreams of the Jimapur united in purpose, raise the culture and strong and values. For almost 40 years, I have been in public service, serving in various capacity in different organizations. And my life work has been to serve the state and its people. I have worked alongside our elders, listen to our youth, and work with leaders across communities. Always believing that progress must be built on unity, understanding, and respect. Today, as I take up this responsibility, I do so with the same spirit of service that has guided me all this year. The Naga Council is not just an institution. It is the collective voice of our people. Our task is to preserve our identity, protect our rights, and work tirelessly for the welfare of every citizen, irrespective of tribes, faith, or background. We face challenges, social, economic, and political. But I believe we have the wisdom of our elders, the energy of our youth, and the blessings of our Creator to overcome them. Together, we can make Jimapur and a place where every citizen feels safe, proud and proud to belong. Along with my team and fellow councillors, I pledge to cooperate with the district administration and the police in keeping Jimapur safe, to create a conducive environment where businesses will thrive. I want to read once again this para. Along with my team and fellow councillors, my dear councillors, I please to cooperate with district administration and the police in keeping Jimapur safe, to create a conducive environment and blazing well traffic. And a place where all fellow citizens, irrespective of caste and religion, will call it home. I also commit to work tirelessly for the unity of all the tribes living in Dimapur as the visions of the Naga Council Dimapur mandates. Aji apni ke laga sub laga cooperation lage, sub laga pradhana lage. Aji amar ki president banai dise, amar bhal bale zikudi bachi dise. But without your support, without your prayer, we cannot do it. So I request our Reverend Pastor, Isor ki jana mano yati jiman ase, apni ke sab logo apni ke wahan se again I appeal sab logo ami pradhana amar executive team ki 2025 to 30 tak bahar kuri jabo gani apni ke logo to prayer special request kuri dia say. To my fellow members of the council, I pledge to lead with fairness, transparency, and accountability to the people of the Dimapur. I promise that your hearts will be my guidance light, and your concern my daily work. Let us walk this path together, hand in hand, for a united Naga family work, Naga family, and a stronger Dimapur. May God bless all. May God bless Dimapur. May God bless the Naga people. Thank you, Kopnali.
It's an honor and a privilege for me to extend this vote of thanks on behalf of all of us. First and foremost, all glory and thanks to our Almighty God for granting us this beautiful day, giving us good health, and bringing us all together for today's important occasion. I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our respected Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Dr. Tino Jungshi Chan, my batchmate, a good friend of mine, for his time, valuable time, in motivating us and encouraging us to lead one of the biggest and most prestigious CSO of Dimapur, and for raising us. It truly means a lot. Thank you, sir. I thank you to Reverend Thankasep, Pastor Dimapur Revival Baptist Church, for your invocation for today's program. It has gone on very smoothly with your prayers, and also to Reverend Dr. Papino for your dedicatory prayer for the new team and the councillors for the team of 2025 to 2030. A very special thanks to the nominating committee led by our leader, President GP Dimapur, Mr. Ogato Zumomi, and all the nominating members, Mr. Sacheto Kuchar, Rat Sankyu, A. Anthony, and Z. Zakisato for selecting the best of the leaders, or I may say persons, from the 20 tribal communities which is going to form the Naga Council. And also, with a vision of Naga Council, of unity, as the motto says, all in one, and also to preserve its legacy and its identity. I am thanking myself, since I'm an outgoing councillor myself, so a very sincere thank you to the councillors led by our President, former President, Ikikon, Sri Ikikon. A very special thank you to the councillors of 2020 to 2025 for the support we have rendered to each other. Thank you very much. A very big thank you to everyone present here today to witness the oath and induction ceremony of Naga Council Dimapur. Your presence has made this program more meaningful and more grand. Thank you to the press, print and digital, for the coverage, and also not forgetting the volunteers from the Ringmasters Union for volunteering for today's program. As I have said, since I'm an outgoing councillor, I may take this slide 30 more seconds. Last but not the least, as we bid farewell to this tender, I, on behalf of the outgoing councillors, and if I may take the permission of the outgoing president also, I want to wish the new team the very best. And as you all step into a new tenure, please do not forget to carry out the lessons learned in your last tenure, as most of the councillors are from the last tenure only, and also the bonds we built and the hope we share for an even brighter future. Thank you all. God bless. Naga Council Dimapur, good morning.